We've seen those Bitcoin ETFs before, and if institutional money enters this market, we might never see another bull run. But even if that does happen, don't panic. It simply means that these markets will grow from $2 trillion to $7 trillion to $10 trillion, which means we'll probably see 10x returns on all of the assets we own. I'm looking forward to these exciting times, which will begin this year and end in 2025. We really need to define closely whether we will see alts move this year 100%, but when does that first parabolic move that raises these alts 2 to 5x occur, and when is the cool down period, and then when do we see the parabolic blow off top? At the end of the video, I'll pull up the chart for you so you know exactly where we are in all seasons and what you should be expecting. If it hasn't happened yet, is it close to happening? Without further ado, let's get started. I have you covered. Bitcoin, which is currently trading at $63,988, is down 2% over the last 24 hours. Ethereum is trading at $2,755, down roughly 0.25%. At $peg, US dollars are dropping to 99 cents, and XRP is experiencing a slight pullback as it attempts to retest and hold that 60C range once more. Remember, everything in between right now is just noise. 65, 66, and 75 cents are your key numbers. The same numbers I have been preaching for months now. People told me I was crazy that XRP would be way above $1, even above its all-time high from 2017 this time in the year. I told them it is not time. People just got a little too excited because Bitcoin broke its all-time high before having. The only thing that's indicating to me is that institutional money is here, and that this is going to be a super cycle total cryptocurrency. The market cap is coming in at $2.26 trillion, nowhere near where we want to be by the end of the year. I'm thinking 4.5 to 5, just like Brad is, and then I'm thinking the parabolic blow-off top will come in the summer of 2025. People, get yourself a gorgeous tumbler with laser engraving on it for just $20. Don't want to use cryptocurrency? Buy it with credit or debit and have it delivered to your home. This story kind of went under the radar, but the boy who was forced to pay the $300,000 for the BitBoy's education ended up getting sued and making a tidy sum for himself. It's likely that Jimmy Butler also lost out by pushing Binance. If he hasn't done so already, he dropped this XRP. Ripple, a software company, is the undisputed leader in the cryptocurrency market. The U.S. Fast Payments Council is the new financial system that Ripple is integrating in coordination with the most powerful organizations in the world to program, review, and ultimately implement. I have frequently connected this to the testing that is taking place in Palau, as they are supporting the USD. The US dollar with XRP, we are aware that the testing is going very well, and Palau is fond of the BIS of the International Monetary Fund. Remember Ross Lau and Brad Garlinghouse on stage back in 2018? Ross was kind of lost for words, but he broke it down. He said, well, it's very simple. When a country uses crypto as the currency, the IMF will get involved, and we are getting there. Yes, it's old news, but it's still very relevant. Brad Garlinghouse and Christine Lagarde were always walking into these big meetings neck and neck, hand in hand. They were on the same page. The World Economic Forum, the Digital Pound Foundation, the Digital Association, and the SBI. Keep in mind that we learned from the Ripple v. SEC lawsuit that there were over 1,700 partnerships. Some may argue that these aren't NDAs because we don't know their identities, but there are currently over 1,700 of them on XRP. A new piece about the growing impact of NFTs and cryptocurrencies on traditional financial markets appeared this morning. Understanding the dynamics of financial markets, the intersection of established stock markets, and the rapidly developing cryptocurrency industry presents an exciting opportunity. The financial markets are dynamic. The cryptocurrency sector has experienced phenomenal growth, with prominent participants including NFT tokens, projects, and assets like Ethereum's Bitcoin emerging. In addition to appending traditional investment methods, this expansion has complicated governmental monitoring and market dynamics. In 2021, the NFT market had a notable expansion, with sales surpassing $25 billion. The XRP ledger has demonstrated over the last 7 days that cryptocurrencies are here to stay and that NFTs will continue to exist. Bull run, as Ripple likes to say, the best incentive is not to offer one. I like to say that an incentive is the best kind of incentive because, aside from a beautiful piece of art, what is the point of holding an NFT? As many of you are aware, the CEO of Tether, which is currently experiencing a significant decline in value, was arrested for operating a Telegram platform where users were essentially allowed to do as they pleased and even recruit terrorists. This is not a good thing to see, as Tether's value has dropped by 35% in the last 90 days. 11% in the last 90 days, and 14% in the last hour. Perhaps this is the bottom, but that is something you should investigate before moving on. We're currently in the top range, guys. After this chop range ends, which is probably going to be a little later this year, we're going to see that first parabolic move. After that first parabolic move does happen, your alt does a 2 to 5x, and some of them still won't even be above all-time highs. This is the altcoin season, as you can see in 2017 to 2021 and the current phase. What is phase 2? A lot of chops, and then we get the first explosive move, which is going to bring us 2 to 5xs. The same thing happened in 2021, a lot of parabolic moves up. I think if XRP at this point did a 5x, we would be floating right around the all-time high, but a lot of people are going to be kicking and screaming, they're all there, they're all there. It's all-time high that this bull run sucks, it's over. You're going to see Twitter get very negative rather quickly. And I'm here to tell you it is not over at this point, because what's going to happen next after that correction and we find a retest of the new base, the new resistance lines, we will have that parabolic blow off top that is coming around the summer of 25. Look, whatever goes up must come back down. Nothing can run up in a straight line, it's not healthy, so we'll go up, we'll come down, we'll form a new base, and then we will explode again. This is the outlook for next year. Will we get movement this year? Of course, I still think Bitcoin's in 100K this year. I really do. I think adults are going to pop. How high do the adults go? Time will tell, but anywhere from a 2 to 5x would be absolutely normal, in line with the past bull cycles. Keep an eye on the market and steer clear of the unfavorable remarks on Twitter.